afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to afternoon news source, only here at Daily Tribune. We're live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. I'm AJ Kasiban, bringing you today's top stories. Now let's move on to today's headline. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. inspected the Eastern Visayas Medical Center on Monday to check the implementation of the zero-balance billing policy in public hospitals. The measure aims to remove out-of-pocket expenses for patients and ensure wider access to healthcare. During the visit, the President observed hospital operations and discussed with officials the rollout of the program, which seeks to eliminate hospital charges for eligible patients as part of government efforts to strengthen the healthcare system. Now, the Department of Tourism has condemned in strongest terms the fatal shooting of two Japanese nationals in Manila last August 15. The victims were killed by riding in tandem assailants along Bolivar Street, and the authorities have formed a special investigation task group with two persons of interest now in custody. The DOT urged swift action from the DILG and PNP, warning the incident could impact tourist confidence. Manila Mayor Isko Moreno also vowed justice and assured support for the victims' families. Housing Secretary Jose Ramon Aliling announced the private developers under CREBA have pledged around 251,000 housing units under the expanded Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino program or E4PH. Speaking at CREBA's general membership meeting, Aliling unveiled his 8-point agenda to meet housing targets by 2028, highlighting reforms that broaden options to include horizontal homes, rental housing, and lot-only packages. The program also eases red tape, offers affordable pag-ibig financing, and pushes digitalization to speed up housing delivery. Now, at the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearing on anomalous flood control projects, Senator Erwin Tulfo lambasted the Department of Public Works and Highways over alleged ghost projects. Tulfo accused some officials and contractors of amassing billions, flaunting wealth through planes, mansions, casinos, and even cockfighting. He said this is the reason DPWH has produced so many billionaires, urging deeper investigation to corruption within the department. For international news, U.S. President Donald Trump announced he has begun arranging a peace summit between Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky and Russia's Vladimir Putin, following talks with European leaders at the White House. Trump, who spoke with Putin after hosting Zelensky, said the two leaders are open to meeting soon, with a three-way summit to follow. Zelensky called his White House meeting with Trump their best yet, though concerns remain over possible concessions to Moscow, including territorial exchanges. For business, the Philippines is being recognized globally as a model for microinsurance, with Pioneer Insurance leading the way in inclusive and scalable solutions. Pioneer Group head Lorenzo Chan Jr. recently shared the Philippine experience at major conferences in Egypt and Austria, highlighting microinsurance as a tool for financial resilience. Through Card Pioneer Microinsurance, Pioneer has enrolled over 30 million Filipinos, proving that affordable, accessible protection can empower vulnerable communities and serve as a global blueprint. For the stock exchange, the PSEI slipped by 44.23 points or 0.70% to close at 6,244.65 on Tuesday. All shares likewise dropped 15.92 points or 0.43%, settling at 3,725.19. Most sectoral indices ended lower, led by services with a 2.14% decline, while holding firms managed at 0.24 gain. Among the most active stocks, ICT fell 2.80%, MER shed 2.38%, while Bloom advanced to 2.46%. For sports, before even debuting in NCAA Seniors, Emilio Aguinaldo College rookie guard EJ Castillo is already leveling up his game, training with none other than Steph Curry in China. The 19-year-old, a two-time Mythical 5 member in the juniors, was among the select invitees to Curry Camp 2025 in Chongqing. Castillo joins UST's Koji Buenaflor in the 4-day program, a timely boost as AYAC gears up for NCAA Season 101 after a strong preseason campaign. For entertainment, Taylor Swift is turning heads with the edgy new cover for her upcoming album, The Life of Showgirl. The pop superstar poses in a sparkly black bodysuit with red accents, gloves, and fishnet stockings for the Shiny Bug vinyl collection. Available on her website for just 48 hours, the album featuring a title track collaboration with Sabrina Carpenter drops October 3. Swift recently regained full ownership of her music catalog after years of dispute. Now in world's history, Tribune, did you know in 1991, hardline communists staged a coup against Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev, briefly seizing power in Moscow? The ill-fated takeover collapsed after just 3 days, but it weakened communist control and hastened the Soviet Union's dissolution, paving the way for sweeping democratic and political change across the region. Now for viral video, today viral now on social media, a Daily Tribune video showing around 150 beneficiaries of Dolis Tupad Emergency Employment Program joining attendee cleanup drive at Kings Point Subdivision. Each worker gets regional minimum wage pay, but netizens noticed the crowd looked more like a 5% cleanup, 95% picture-taking session. The video has already racked up 5.3 million views and 110,000 reactions on Facebook. And that's all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. for more updates. I'm AJ Kasiban, and this has been Tribune News on Cue.